$40 booth coins to try. I'm not going to use this as a username because it's something easy for me. And why would you want to be a tube? Because people like to be in the game and die like the... and they I don't know, maybe they're masochists or something, but they enjoy it. But thank you for the 40 booth coins. Much appreciated. And I know what I'm doing now with this hatch. You know what? That's too far. We're going to put the hatch... Like, if I put him here, you can still jump. You know what? We'll put the hatch right here. And we're gonna drop them down. What did you expect? The game still early access? No, that game's fine right there. Or the game's fine on that one. I have to figure out what's going on here. I think it's just a temperature issue. I think the reason we're not getting the maximum is because the temperature's not low enough. And it might just be because there's so much air in here because of the density, or it could be because it's poop air and doesn't exactly have high thermal conductivity. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of things are going on, or going the way they're going. Alright, well, if there's anything in here, sweep it out. We're good and ready. Now, food's still sort of the issue. Really, it is. I have some sleet wheat grain, but once this harvest goes through, I'll have tons of it. All of these are kind of just, they're getting there. They're like super close to producing the food that I want. And shit, if I put a ladder here, I've got even more to work with. Huh. I can just dig over to that, but I don't know, maybe I want to crank out the cooking table thing again. It's just my food supply hasn't been what I wanted. Now, I could take these off these stupid planter boxes and I could put them over here, but this is cold, so I have to put them in their own area, like down here. They would need their own irrigation. But what would I need to... Okay, what would I need, for example, for mealwood to get the best? 64 to 7. Okay, so I'd probably put 2 Weezeworts in the room to keep that temperature good. Gas pressure, only 700 grams. That's like... See, gas pressure is going to be a pain in the butt to manage. This one wants 700 as well. So the gas pressure is a bit low in some areas. It's really annoying. That one wild sleet wheat is ready for harvest too. Yeah, it'll also just like harvest itself up in a bit too. But yeah, I could go get that. Is there any point? There's no point. There's no point to growing the mealwood. I think I should just go to the next one. Sleeping sloth with the 9 bits. You get bits because I can't get booth coins to work. I think you didn't capitalize the right thing. But sleeping sloth, thank you for the 9 gray gems. Much appreciated. Look at that hatch. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Diver's lungs. You can't dig, which sucks. I think we're gonna take Lindsay, but then again, we have a mild food dilemma. And sleet wheat's a long-term investment. Make separate farm for the food? Yeah, I'll have to split the farm. That's absolutely true. I get that. I want to take Lindsay, but we don't... We can get rid of another dupe. Does somebody want to be a morb farm? We're going to make Hoki a morb farm. We're going to rename one of our dupes and make them a morb farm. Alright, we're going to take Lindsay for now. And we'll probably just go off a dupe. Lady Night Reaper, there you go. Did Lady Night Reaper sub and then I didn't get a message? I don't think I did. Lady Night, are you here? Lady Night Reaper. I think your capitalization was all like that. The bot doesn't tell me a capitalization, but we're gonna take Lady Night Reaper here. Thank you, Cool Joseph, for that host. Much appreciated. You're here. I think you subbed and I didn't get an alert. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? There's Lady Night Reaper. Thank you so much for the new sub. Welcome to the herd, friend. Get some boost habitat for Lady Night Reaper. Lady Night Reaper, thank you for that support. I appreciate it. Sometimes it just doesn't go off because new Twitch is weird. But thank you. So we're not gonna get rid of Fallen Face. Who wants? Okay, we're gonna have to look at the dupe's stats. Okay, if they have Diver's Lungs, they're safe. If they have Diver's Lungs, they're safe. Then you don't have Diver's Lungs, you're not safe. Maxi Roller, unfortunately, is safe. Miyahamura is safe. Drew is not safe. Rokisha is not safe. Drondia did elect to be one, but Drondia has Diver's Lungs. GameCube has Diver's Lungs. Scal does not have Diver's Lungs. Lady Night Reaper has it. So it's Lynn, Drew, right? Was it Drew? Lynn, Drew, Scal. Huh, I don't know. Maybe we try and keep him for a little bit, but I don't know. I can just turn the micro pressure on if I really want to save them. But we'll see. I'm going to go back to cooking up some frostbud. There you go. That'll take care of lightning. So, at this point, I mean, if I want sleet wheat, I really have to make it ridiculously cold in here. Negative, and I don't even know how I can do that other than using the... I could do that. I could use the, whatchamacallits over here. Oh, what can I remember? The thermoregulator. So use the thermoregulator. But I are smart. You are smart. I don't know. You want, every plant seems to want 750. I should get the crap gas out of here, because it's messing with pressurization. Maybe like an Atmos switch in here somewhere, and then turn a pump on, and like kind of regulate it. But even then, it'll only regulate it to an extent. That's a tough thing to like regulate. You built your wheat farm in the coal biome. See, that's the thing. I could just put the farm over here, but I really want to have one like at base, so they don't have to go far for it. You don't only reach negative 41. I know I don't need to reach it, but it would be really cool to reach it, you know? Well, it's pretty cold in here. Plant orientation downward. Wait. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. 700. I mean, maybe we just plant the sleet wheat here, and we see how it goes. Pump out the air to make it a vacuum. That would make it too cold. But no, that wouldn't work. I was thinking because there's the gas pressure issue. If I pumped it all out, then I cooled it. It'd be really easy to cool if there's only a little bit of gas in there. But the issue would be that wouldn't be the right pressure. So I'll put the sleet wheat in here. It's even warmer in the bottom spots, which is strange to me. Pressurization like 750. Like the pressure is just varying, very varying. Let's see, awaiting irrigation. Now, of course, I have to put the water down, which is going to be interesting because I'll pull the water from over here. So let's line this up. And let me read something. Does it say anything? Transfer the minimal change in temperature. If it gets cold enough in here, would an insulated pipe prevent... Yeah, that would prevent it from freezing, wouldn't it? I'm going to hope that that's the case. And we're going to try this. So let's go something like this. Oh no. It would... oh, no. This is slightly different. This is going to need to be a little different than the other design. So this was like this. Like that. That. Over. I'm trying to make it so that everything gets watered. Should be good. Fingers crossed. Pipe the CO2 from the natural gas generators in there when it's finished. What would that do? You can make a change if you believe. So they'll get fertilization, which we don't really have a lot of fertilizers. We haven't been using our fertilizer makers. Speaking of, we need to work on that. Whatever happened to the sweep orders? Do we not have space? We have space. Why are we not sweeping the crap out of here? Get that crap out of there. Unless it's because it's organic, but... No, it's just coal. Make a loop? I don't know. Like, you say make a loop and I get it, but what I worry about is the game will probably just keep trying to dump it into the first inventory slot. Because it'll never truly be full, because this is always being consumed. I think the game would just derp. But, like, I know what you mean, Lizard, and it'd be really easy to just, like, take the water here, go all the way across, and then back. But I wonder if it would work that way. Shut up, Josh. You can do it. We believe in you, Josh. So, they'll do this, and then I'm going to up the priority on this stuff. Also, let me take a look at all the vanity crap. Is all the priority stuff reset? No. Let's go back to 1. 1. I guess that can stay what it is. Those should always be a 9. They didn't even dig this out. What are they doing? But Oni is flawless. Oni's pretty solid right now where it's at, actually. That last patch was really good for it. Especially for optimization. We're 67 cycles in and I'm not really having any inkling of lagging right now. Josh knows the answer to this. He was just trolling you guys. He was just being a douche. Typical Josh. Or at least nothing's eating the food in here. That's a start. And these things are growing again. I still have seeds for them. But the sooner I get these things planted, the better. So now, priority 9. Everybody, just do this, and then I'll change the planter's priority here in a sec. Irrigation loop fails past 5 plots. See, Drew confirmed it. So, Lizard, what you're saying makes sense, and it makes sense to me. And I mean, if it up to me, I'd do it. But what happens is that like the game keeps dumping it into the first few slots, and then it stops. Like it won't go to the extra ones. It's like when I did that thing with the water vents to prevent liquid loss. You know what that means? The air plant is just too hot. I know. That's also because they don't have irrigation. There's a lot of things that are wrong at the moment. Lots of things. Bristleberries. Yeah, we are eating the bristleberries. They're just not dropping the seeds. That's what it is. I'm doing well, Camilla. You are still alive, but I don't even think you're in the colony, so you're particularly alive. Alright, so let's lower... You know, let's go to like 6s on this stuff. And then 1, so that looks way better. I can stay at 8, so they always deliver algae. I need to get on the fertilizer maker business, and I need to get on the power grid business. So what am I doing for that? If I put my fertilizer makers here, I'm producing natural gas, and we could just put a pump at the top of the room. I mean, I could put the fertilizer maker starting here, and then put a pump at the top of the room, and I could send it into the line of... That would work, but I guess it would eventually get backed up. I can make a shut-off switch for a pump system over here, and then clear the room. Or I could send the gas from the fertilizer maker to this room. But I don't know if this... I think these would use more than this thing can produce, so the fertilizer makers will help. Let's go with that. So, fertilizer makers, they need to be a thing now, and that's going to use the poop water, which everything will be a cycle will start producing, and we have access to a fair amount of poop ski water. And hell, if anything, I have a lot of poop water up top here, and if I dug a straight little hole here and I broke that, we could dump the poop water in here. Aha! And that's already plumbed up. A geyser is more than enough to support the generators for a large number of hours. Yes. Yes. I just need to get the poop water over here. I'd have to pump that manually. So, I kind of sort of want to start this now, actually. Get some of that poop water here. But the fertilizer makers need to be first things first. So, go break these for me. I might need ladders later, but go break these. And I could just make a temporary thermoregulator and start pumping some freezing-ass air in here. I know they fixed them, sort of. How you doing, Slim? What's up, man? Hi, I's dirt machine. Maybe. Just a little bit. What's the progress on these? 79. Ideal air pressure. Do these have ideal air pressure? Standard yield. Not even a good yield? This is predicted good. Oh, I think it's going down because of the pressure. It's going to be a bad yield. That's not good. AJR, thank you for the 5 boof coins, man. Much appreciated, buddy. Oh shit, there's a hatch over here as well. I don't even see him. He's just hiding. He's just chilling. And he's probably toasty. What are you dudes doing? Sleet wheat? Sleet wheat. Sleet wheat indeed. And then break the last one. Awesome. So on this note, insulated tile, obsidian, it doesn't really matter. Now the fertilizer makers are bigger than they used to be. Wait, no, that's a purifier. They changed some things. This is going to accept poop water and then make natural gas. So how big is this room inside? 1, 2. Okay, so it's 1 fertilizer maker, 2, and then 2 tiles. So 2 and then 2 tiles. So what I would want to do is that. I'll try to get the room symmetrical. Symmetry! And I can put a double ladder in the middle if I want. Or I could put a ladder and a weasewort. There's a couple things I could do. How do I want to handle this? And then mesh tile, I mean, I wouldn't mind the gases moving freely. And if I put gas permeable and a liquid got in here, it'd get all screwy. But ideally, there won't be any liquids. And these cost the same. They cost the same, so what's it matter? Let's also make these out of gold. Fertilizer maker. Gold. Gold. And I'm just going to plan this out. So these are 3 tall. 3 tall. So that won't be on the same level. I want them to be level. Just because. Because they can. And a weasewort. Yeah, the weasewort would fit in there, right? Or are they 4? No, they're 3 blocks tall. Let's just put ladders up here just to identify some things. Cancel you. So I could bump up one ceiling and I'd fix it. There's no easy way to split it. Up that. Up that. And then see even that. Well, then, I mean, I could still put fertilizer makers in there. That would still work. A little screwy, but break that. But I don't really want the double ladder. I want Weezewort. There's nowhere to put the Weezewort. Now, if I put a ladder up the one side, I can do this. Sorry, I'm having fun here. OCD and things. But if I brought a ladder up, and then refinement, fertilizer maker, keep it gold. I put it here. I can put a Weezewort in the center of them. Seems half decent. Let's cancel all this crap. We'll make it out of iron again. I don't want this to be made out of gold. So that's the current plan. Dare myself to stay awake and watch the entire stream. You got this. You guys are 5 hours behind and probably not sleepy yet while I'm dying here. Then again, my sleep schedule is also like super screwed up right now, and we'll replace that tile. I think I'll settle with this setup, and then flower vase. Might as well just use granite. I'll put a Weezewort in the center of those, and the heat would probably still be an issue. I mean, I could put more Weezewort up here just to catch the heat. We'll see. But I would want to pump at the top, which I can still dig vertically. I can still build up here and put a pump, because I would want to take all of the natural gas. I'll take every other gas and just put it somewhere else. All the natural gas will either go directly into the machine or over just to the geyser. Look at the pressure. 911.8 kilograms. Uh-oh. How has this clay and algae and slime just not blown out of the wall? That's a little scary. That's a little concerning. Huh. Alright, well, if that is what we're doing, let's cancel these. Put some radders right here. L's and R's, man. Break that tile. Oh, obviously that's a fuck up. I fixed it. I didn't build it. I got this. Boom. Fertilizer maker will be producing 85.7 degree natural gas, and it's constantly. Weezewort won't do much in there. Well, I'll be pumping the gas out too. I don't know. I don't want the machines themselves to overheat and break. They're only just to sort of help mitigate. I don't want damage from. I don't want heat damage, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. Are these still growing? I don't even know if this is still growing. Growth progress 0.056. I just don't think these are gonna grow. And it's too freaking cold or too freaking hot in here. I need a thermoregulator, I guess, for that room. Bad in-game physics doesn't have pressure condensation. There's all kinds of cool things they could do. There's all kinds of cool things they have done. So credit, I suppose, where credit is due. What are you giggling at? She doesn't even watch the stream. She's giggling at comics. No, I'm kidding. I know. I can put Weezeworts in here just to help. But I need a gas catch. I need to mine that out. Don't think buildings can even overheat in this version, actually. They can melt, sure. Well, they're not taking overheat damage anymore, because they used to. Quite a bit. Now, if I dig over to that geyser, bad things are going to happen. Do I want to come at the geyser from above and have a pump up here? I think that might be best. So let's map out some things real fast. I know it's what we've been doing a lot of, but it's important. Single gas pump might not be enough, but for now, what are this? This is 3 tiles? I think it's 3 tiles, so some sort of symmetry. I don't know. I guess I'll just put one here. And then we can take a gas thing here. I guess it would need to be insulated. So there to there, and then this is my special output. This goes to the natural gas. Just figuratively. I come over here. I'll run it up this side. So that's 3 different. That's 3 different like outputs for this one pump. You can build pump directly on geyser. Oh, interesting. I kind of don't want to do that though. I mean, If anything, I like to offset it so I can make it symmetrical just because I'm stupid like that, but the problem I'm going to have here if I do this is I will need bridges and stuff because there's CO2 that's coming out. We have to think about where we're sending the CO2. So say I come up like this, or I could just go through the floor, but no, that's where the CO2 would go. Are you still traumatizing the person who gave you a processor? No, DG, no, we're not. Ogie's not even in here. So this is the output. This is the CO2. Where this is gonna go? Why would I send it? You said to send it to the to this room. Why would I do that? To the sleet wheat. Why would I want to do that? Would that be a bad idea? I could send it through a thermoregulator and send it in here, but eventually be backed up. I mean, I would think sending it to a room with an air scrubber just to get rid of it would be good. So I could send it straight up here to an air scrubber, scrub the air, send the poop water back to the poop water basin. You're going to want so many airlocks in that gas there? Yes, I will. I will have a lot of airlocks. Oh, yeah. That's the plan. Oh, this doesn't have... These don't have their inputs. So what's going to happen is it's going to come up here. It's going to decide, do I want to go here? Or do I want to go vertical? So it'll go here. And I'll have to split between the two packets. But I wonder if it'll ever get to that. I wonder if that'll work. Pressurizes the room and sterilizes it. I mean, there's that, but what about the temperature? Wouldn't it be too warm? Wouldn't it be way too warm? That's what I think. It'd be an issue. Maybe I get rid of these. There's Key Mom with a host. Key Mom, thank you for that host. I appreciate that support. How you doing? What's up? So, say I do this. Because then it alternates. It's like, okay, I come here, and then I split between these two. Okay, I come over here, split between these two. Come over here, split between these two. I'm trying to think within the logic of the pipes. So there's that. And then we can combine all this. There you go. There you go. I think I'm making these out of granite. I should be making these out of granite. There you go. All my CO2 pipes are connected. Kroger, thank you for that host, man. Much appreciated. It should be the same temperature as the gas generators if you wanted to control it that way. Same temperatures as the gas generator, so you're saying if this room's hot, it'll be hot air coming out? God damn it, Lynn. Thank you for that host. Here's the waifu command. Duh. And then I'd have to keep the room really cold. I think it'd be silly. Don't know. Green is output? No, this right here. Here. Oh, yeah, I was doing it wrong. Yeah, you got it right. That's easy. It's an easy fix, but I'm just sort of planning this shit out. You're right. So it'll just need to go to the intakes instead, but I'm just sort of figuring out how I want to do this right now. What might be the better way of going about it. So let's stick with sandstone. So again, it would be like this. It might even look a little bit better. Coming up from the bottom here. So there to there. Lynn's pooting in the distance. I don't know if you're hearing that. She's pooting in the distance. You hear that? I can hear it. Sure. Sure. Alright, so that takes care of that. And then this would be the CO2. So where I send the CO2, undecided. But it would probably just be the air scrubber. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better to take a different source of CO2. I mean, really, I don't want the CO2 to escape, so I'd probably close this door and have all my dupes come in from the side or something like that, come down into the room. I don't know. I'm just trying to plan these things out. Drew, thank you for that host. I appreciate it, buddy. I still have to do the battery bank. There's so much shit we have to do. I have to figure out transformers and everything. I'll roll with that. I'll let them build it. They're not going to be able to access any of this shit, though. This is something I still need to figure out. Put it in a cold room. I mean, they could put it in a room with Weezeworts. Cool it down and send it somewhere. But if I also had a scrubber in there and I was cooling it down, it could get too cold and I could break the pipes. That'd be an issue. There's a lot of stupid stuff I need to factor in when I build these things. Alright, elevated priority on the ladder. That should be the first thing you guys do. Because then you get stuck if you do something different. Where are you dudes going? Yeah. Oh, didn't I made those a 9. I wanted them to get the sleet weight. So, Lightning could keep cooking food. Lightning's been making food for a while, so I'm going to cancel the food. No need. If we need more food, we'll whip that up. We'll turn that back on, we'll whip some more food, but for now, we're good. Oxygen's pretty meh. pretty meh, but I also have the doors closed. Who is suffocating? Goodbye, Fallen Face. It was nice knowing you. Rakisha, what are you doing? Are you gonna build this and save Fallen Face? It is a 9. Aw, Fallen Face is gonna live. Shit! There goes my morb farm. The ship lives, the ship continues. The saga, it goes on. we just couldn't stop it, even though we tried. Why have they not built this yet? You guys are slackers. Don't worry, Josh. Don't worry, Fallen. We saved you. I saved you, I guess. I don't know. Against my better judgment. So, with them getting into this room, I would want something along the lines of a boatload of airlocks. What the hell? That was weird. This may seem stupid. It is, but I guess I can't do that. So what I would do then would be horizontal airlocks. And then have them come into the room. You know what? Let's just keep the abyssalite. So they would come into the room right here, dig that out, and then they'd go down like this into the room. So all the pressure has to come up and through the airlock, which the airlocks are not going to let that through. That's how I intend to keep the pressure. Just started it so it's not so high yet. Maybe I could go into the corner in my Fertilizer. Don't starve. Gotta get prepared for the seasons in advance, man. But if Fallen dies, morbs can't live in the cold biome. We'll just like make a grave somewhere else, then halfway to the grave we'll cancel the action, so they just drop the corpse. Just plop it in a biome where the morb is happy. Alrighty, so they did that. This stuff still has toasty surroundings. Temperatures finally coming down, but it's because every time they open that door, I think a thermoregulator is the answer. I could get air really cold with a thermoregulator. And I could manage the heat from the thermoregulator with Wheezeworts. Like, that'd solve it. What are you dudes doing? You're just picking up ice. So you're bored. You're out of jobs. Why aren't you building? Waiting delivery. Why would you not be doing this stuff? Say I up this to a 6. Would you do that? Because if I don't have to do 7 tasks, I'd like to not do 7 tasks. You need to be prepared for any season at all times thanks to the shipwreck features. This is true. This is why I prep for things in advance. Come on, dudes. No. This person. Lightning has ice in their inventory. Or they were carrying ice. What? They definitely had ice. And then they're going to bed. Just going to sleep with a hunk of ice in their hands. Rip. Ripperoni. How's temp? Wow. Why is this so cold? And also, that temperature is bleeding over. You know what? I don't like that. And I knew that was going to be an issue at one point. I'm just going to do one of these numbers. Do you have any plans on making Oni update videos similar to the ST ones? Not in particular, Red. I could, but I don't know, I never really had the inkling to do it. It's more just like read the forums because there's a lot of information they throw at you at once. But no, I don't have any plans. Thank you for the booth coin either way, dude. I do appreciate it. Alright, so they're not listening. We're going to up the ante to a 7. Just this whole thing. I don't think anybody's going to get stuck there. That's when they get stuck, but fingers crossed. You need heavy wires to not lose natural gas generator? Yes. Yep, that's going to be the plan. I'll have to take these heavy watt wires. Oh shit, I need to get more metal. And connect them, like take a wire bridge over to my battery bank wherever I put it. So now they're doing that, we can go just mine up some gold, but we have access to a fair amount of iron here. Might as well take it. Just take a layer of the iron off here. Even that shouldn't get them stuck. That shouldn't get them stuck. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Lots of those. So, what's everybody doing? Hey, you're working on this. Good job. Nice. I'm proud of you. But I will need that, again, I'll need that pump to get rid of the natural gas that's going to be created. And then I'll need to run wires to all of this stuff. Battery bank will be over here somewhere. We're also on Cycle 69 and no one noticed it. Some shame on you guys. Does need hype in chat for Cycle 69. You know what? This is also bugging the hell out of me. That this has never been done. Here. Cycle 69! I'm watching you, dudes. Don't get stuck. Don't do it. I know it's like in your DNA. The printer needs its inkjets cleaned out just to get stuck and die. The dupe thing. You guys can do it. I believe in you. We'll need to go get more Weesport as well. Yes, we will. Printing pod. Diver's lungs, small bladder, but you don't have any. You have nothing else going, May. Denied. Rejected. Can you dupes access the wiring in your poo water tank? It's already wired up. I haven't done that yet, but they could access it from the side too. All hail the 69. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I'm not gonna go there. Hell yeah, they can. I'll put these here just in case. But that really should take care of all this stuff. So again, some mining jobs need to be queued up. 7. No. Game, please cancel. 7. If you can reach these, do. Oh wait, no. You know what? No, that's bad. That water will come through. Get those. And then take a few of these off too. Decent enough that won't mess with the geyser. And there's 2 geysers right there. I love it. That's nice. Need a power transformer? Yep. I still have to work on that whole thing. It'll be over here somewhere, the power transformer and whatnot. Or the power transformers. I still have to figure out how exactly I'm going about it. Power transformer, they produce heat? Yes, they do. So they'll probably get a Weesport slapped next to them. I have access to a few of them, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. You know what? I'll queue up some dig jobs to get us to those Weesports, so when I need them, I can just dig them up right away. Volx, they're gonna get stuck? They're okay right now. They didn't get stuck. I believe in them. No one will get stuck down here. They can climb up 2 high walls. Gold looks like slime to me. Gold looks kind of funky. It's kind of shiny though, but it's only when you move your camera. See? That shined. What's the percentage on these? These are at the same growth progress. They haven't done anything yet. I think it's a bad idea doing that. I don't know. I should get these things off and I like this point. These would be better off growing in here. Honestly, wait. I think I'm gonna get rid of them. Let's see if we crash. We just had an auto save. Let's see if we crash. No, don't do that. I don't want to uproot those. But do I get the seed back? I should. 148. Let's watch the number. What's with using doors for your water tanks? They don't buckle under pressure. They don't break. So I can fill that thing full of water and never worry about it. Why are you guys not gonna uproot? Is that because of this? Let's try this. Really? It's funny because I do a dig of 9. Nothing. I hate you sometimes, game. I wonder if I pressed T and I highlighted them if they would uproot it. Let's try it, because that would speed things up. T 9. They should all be 9s now. Yep, that works. I don't get the seeds back. Shouldn't catch them digging up only if you deconstruct the planters. Ah, alright. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, we're going to sweep that stuff up. And then we're going to slap one of these things down, copy the settings, and just see if I get any more out of this. Don't really like this game, but I'm learning. It's a lot of fun, and it's not my normal game to play, but I've really enjoyed Oni. I've really come to enjoy the game. Red with 100 boof coins. I felt bad for asking all my questions with just 1 bit. Red, thank you for the 100 boof coins, man. I appreciate it. It's alright. I answer questions for free anyway. Thank you, dude, for the boof coins. Much appreciated. I got a couple of those ready to go. We got an entombment going on. It's a good day. There you go. Copy the settings. And I mean, it's cold now, but that's because it's a cold biome. As soon as I close this up, it's gonna get hot. So much wheat, and the game is fun. The game is fun. The game is lots of fun. I should up the priority on this, I suppose. Where to go? Logliness with the new sub. Log, thank you so much for the new sub, dude. Welcome to the herd, friend. Get some boost spam in chat for Log. Log, thank you for that support, buddy. I do indeed appreciate it. Feels good, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for that support. Does that have the priority? It does. Awesome. Finally got some extra money in the budget. Cheers. Thank you, dude. You enjoy those fancy schmancy new emotes. I need to cut off the clean water supply. Ah, that's true. I forgot about that. You know, I wonder what happens. What happens if there is poop water, or I'm sorry, if there's good water in those? Will they use them? Because can I still put good water, or can I put the poop water in those? Because if I just cut that supply off, that's one thing. Like, say I delete, you know, this pipe. Let's count on the water that's already in the containers. Well, that's obviously the water that was in the pipe, but I wonder what's going to happen. Just get rid of that water. It's no biggie. 480p quality, not rip. I actually upped it. We're at 1080p, 60 FPS with 6000 bitrate. It used to be 720p. I was downscaled to 720p. And it was 3.5K, 2.5 megabits. Now it's 6 megabits, 6000 kilobits. Waiting irrigation. Should just sit there taking up space. We'll still be able to accept the good water though? That's the question I have. I know it needs the poop water. We can get the poop water over to it. We'll just use a bridge. It'll be an easy change. So that's like ready to go though. I have to get poop ski water here. The easiest way to get poop ski water there for free would be to just dig to it. And I can do that very straightforward if I do one of these numbers with the ladder. This would be a pretty long task. It'll be a long job. I hate when I can't cancel things. Pretty long job. We'll dig this out. And all that poop water will go straight there. So, this right here needs to get broken. Deconstruct. Water shouldn't go anywhere but here. Yeah, there's always been a quality option, but I actually updated the stream the other night just to the what I would prefer to stream at, you know, just like a better bitrate and a better resolution. I've downscaled it because, one, Twitch had limits on bit rates. Two, people have potato internet. And three, since when you're a partner, you get transcode options, you get quality options. People can raise and lower quality as needed. Len is sleepy. Go to sleep. I don't know how you're sleepy at 10 o'clock, considering we've been awake all... Who says I wasn't still awake? But, I don't know, we've been going to bed like super late.